Here we go, boys. I think it's episode 67. We're not too sure. We're two away from Tony's favourite number. He loves number 69, the big man. You should have seen him cackle like a little teenager back in Launceston when he was at Cousins nightclub when he hears the magic word, number 69. Now, Tone, I'm still hungover from fucking Wine Stiller's place on Tuesday night. Had a massive night. Shit day Tuesday. Tone, fix me. I tried to pick my nose this morning, Tone. Hit my eye. That's how good I'm going. Couldn't even find my fucking nostril.
Oh, mate. No, you'll come right. You'll come right. All of a sudden, you'll be like Mr. Hankey. It's nearly Christmas. You'll be coming straight out of the porcelain bowl. Yep.
Well,
straight out of there. Shortly. Pop to
I
the
heard
surface
you always
and you're
say that a rising tide lifts all boats.
Certainly does.
I'm a very, very fucking heavy boat. Anyway,
oh, mate, no, you'll come back.
Oh, mate, we need some divine intervention.
Absolutely.
We need Rosie. We need Rosie to get on. And, you know, like fucking Ruby Tuesday, like today, comes second to Foxy Frida. Oh, Barney's had the Quinella, all right. He's had the little booty and Frida into his grandma. Barney. He got the Quinella today, race 3, Flemington. Bang. Anyway, I'm not happy because Barney's winning. I'm losing. Tone, Mr. One Goom. We need another trifecta you throw out in 3. But let's welcome Mr. Worldwide himself, MArto.
Hey, g'day. Welcome to all the Pulty Pirates too.
Yes. How you going, MArto? How we battling, mate?
We're battling. That's what we're doing, mate. It's been a really, really tough spring, I'll tell you that, and you're finding that same as I am. But we're finding the odd winner here and there just to keep our interest up, aren't we? No.
I had to go to Launceston yesterday to get my favourite horse up, Romery. It's the only one paying me any money, old Romery. Fucking brains it. It's leading from the
No, it just seems to be really, really open this spring, doesn't it? Really open.
And here we go, little Tazzlater, the Greek freak.
Yeah. Look, guys, big swinger. All I'm gonna say is, hey. You are good punters. You are very, very good punters. Don't ever undervalue yourselves. You're just out of luck. That's all.
That's what we do
good
here.
Punters out of luck. That's all.
That's what we do here. We put a line through it, and they go on.
That's right. I think everyone's forgotten the name of the show, which is Put a Line Through It. Now, Tone, what do you say about falling into a barrel full of tits and coming up sucking something? What do you say there, mate?
I don't know. That's one of yours.
No, you fall in, you come out sucking your thumb. Well, what about the summons? Something about a summons or something. Yeah, it's raining.
If it was raining $10 notes, I'd catch a summons.
There you go. Right, that's how we go on, Polty peeps, pirates. Be careful of Pezza Fanning, and he is fucking poisonous at the moment. Seriously, I'm like 1974 fucking Roundup, which was basically just acid. Like that's how poisonous I am at the moment. Fanning.
So you're due then.
Jew, fucking hell. I'm going to have to buy my little fucking Shabbat. Like, fucking Jew. Anyway, here we go, boys. Let's get into it. Tony, what do you got for us, mate? Do we miss anything this week?
Not that I could find. I don't know if you guys have found anything, but there's nothing that I saw that popped up that got through the net. I didn't find anything.
I thought you might have mentioned today's quaddie. I forgot to mention that in the extensive agenda run through we go through. We would have got the trifecta today, but Pezza's in the first leg. Old poisonous Pez. He gets a $2.50 bop beaten. What did you find? You found one, Tassie, didn't you, at odds?
Yeah, I found the nine, about 5 skins.
How voice go fuck itself. I love the cock too, the South African prick. Love him.
Where did it come from? Jesus.
Anyway, and then MArto picks us up. He got us to Darmy with it. He had numbers 1, 2, and 4. He actually had 3 of the first 4, I think, MArto. Is that right?
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. But it doesn't count when you lose the first.
It doesn't matter when you lose the first. That's right. And of course, Tony, the anchor, the hardest race in Australia today. Tone just throws out the Quinella at 50s. If you boxed up Tones, you get 3 of the top 4. You get a $20 winner. And you get a fucking $5 fucking place up. So
tell you what, for a bloke that doesn't like exotics, he's been doing all right this lately.
Oh, mate, Mr. One Goom. And then didn't the horse One Goom win?
Yeah, it did. one over a couple of days ago. Yeah, they'd only paid $2.50.
Oh,
but that's because Tony had loaded up on it.
Yeah, Tony'd loaded up. He'd put a couple of grand on it.
He had. He's loaded up.
I'll just parlay my winnings from the trifecta and the fucking derby.
It was a bit short. It was shorter than Barney's. You know, like how can I say?
Penis.
Shorter than.
Can I, Tone? The only reason can I just say the only reason you're rocking in that chair is the way you've put all that money in your pockets, you've unbalanced yourself. Seriously, just empty some out on the floor so you can just sit up straight.
Hey, Tazzy.
I don't know whether it's the money. I think it bloody wine stealers the other night unbalanced me with all that bloody rum. Well, and the beers. I think
we went down to wine stealers and his coffee table was a bit lopsided, so Tone's just thrown a few green apples underneath it, a couple of $100 bills, and he said, "No, you'll be right. You just keep that."
I got a couple spare.
Yeah,
a couple of spare ones.
Anyway, Pezzas was off of the Daisies. I picked the wrong horse. Willowy and Daisies come through the same race. We missed it. Tone, Glint of Hope, and Tassie. I think I probably could have tipped you into the 4. I think the 4 ran third, didn't it?
Yeah, it did run third.
Yeah.
Elusive Express ran 4th.
Yeah.
John McNeil at the Squeals.
Actually, it was a
good
good
all of them. I mean, honestly, Oliver's the only one that could have ridden that to win. It was gone. It was never winning. It was never going past that leader. Yeah. And Ollie gave him a heap late and got Willowy home.
Yeah.
I was on the 6 as well, so I did have I backed a couple of horses in that race, and I was on the 6. So I went for it was basically I backed Glint of Hope. I backed, what is it called? Decoose. And I also took that black comb for a little bit. So, look, I didn't lose on a race, but my main selection was the one that did nothing.
I don't know if you've noticed about this, like a Paddy Payne horse, when it's like 6th up, that's like normal trainer 3rd up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
3rd up from a spell, you might get on. But when you get Paddy Payne, when it's into that campaign, it's rock hard fit. I missed it myself. I kicked myself because I always back Paddy Payne horses when they're 5th, 6th up. They just win. And I tell you what, it was close.
He's just a magician.
So I don't know. Well done. Well found again, Tassie. Well done, mate. The only man winning any money on this channel. So the only man that can walk around the streets with his head held high, except for Mr. Wangoon, but fair dinkum. Fuck it. Golly. You should have seen him the other day. He was complaining the other day, Tassie. He was explaining the other day. He was sitting down having a beer out front of the front bar here, and he was sitting a bit lopsided because his wallet was too full. He's like, oh.
Yeah, I know. I can imagine. Seriously.
Yeah, he's fucking. Anyway, well done, boys. Now let's go to the Melbourne Cup very quickly. We put out the special show, and boys, did we get some viewers? Oh wow. We actually cracked the 200 mark. So please like and subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, and it just makes us.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thanks for having a look.
And the boys, Pezza was on toilet paper. That's how good I'm going. I actually retire horses now. I say, put your money on this horse. It's going all right. And then they retire. That's how good I'm going at the moment. Now, Tone, great house. Wasn't real great.
Oh. No, it wasn't. I think it's been condemned. Absolutely. Yeah. It's under receivership. Shocker. Yep, no good.
What was that, Tom Hanks?
No good.
That was like, the build the house or whatever, it was like fucking.
Oh, the money pit.
The money pit. That's what the money, the great house was the money pit. Anyway, Spanish Mission, Marto, you've tipped us in with this at 31 or 41 skins. We all had the futures bets on. Was never going to win, but geez, it was pretty honest.
It was honest and gave a good run, but we should have known better with Willow on board, right?
Yes.
We did get 350 the place. She shortened up a little bit late again, but got 350 the place if you took that saver, but I didn't.
And then Tassie, we might have left the line through Delphi.
Yeah, look, the Delphi's run was actually quite good. I think it finished in the top 6 or 7.
Yep.
And look, I wasn't disappointed with the run. Having said that, I like to carry a bit of an eraser with me. And sometimes, when we put lines through them,
is that right?
I sneakily take the line away.
So, MArto, here at Put a Line Through It, we don't hide our results. We're not like these other channels that like delete it.
No, we don't.
And,
Up front, be transparent.
Up front, and Pezza's just thrown out a load of fucking garbage because Quinella payment retires after I put money on it. Anyway, a bit stiff. Incentivise was huge, by the way. What a run, first campaign, really.
Credit.
Yeah, but Tone, we'll put a line through you. MArto, I think you were going well.
I got second, third, fourth, and fifth.
There we go. Now, Taz, take us through the bottom. I thought now let me show you, mate. We put a line through the 4.
Yeah, you did. You did. I know. I know.
Then
but you know
all
what?
of a sudden,
I like to. I told you. No. Well, sometimes when you put a line through things, you can put an invisible line, or you, as I said, I got the rubber out and I just took it away because I thought about it and I thought, you know what? It ran in a race last year. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad, actually.
And I had a good think about it. So I put it back in. So I put the circle. I turned the line into a circle and made it a thumbs up.
Mate, credit to Chris
Wow,
Waller
there
for
you
getting
go.
her up for this, I tell you.
Yep.
He's a training genius.
I tell you what, Floating Artist was a massive run. I didn't think it would run that good away from
Nobody did. Well, we had him in the numbers, but
yeah, it was really.
hey, got to have a shout out to our subscriber, Tommy Henman. He's picked last place in the Melbourne Cup with, was it Billy Ocean? Ocean Billy?
Ocean Billy, yeah. And
well done.
Last place getter.
Our first tie punter tipped the 4, and I thought, you're a fucking idiot, mate. But he wasn't an idiot. He's a genius. He's from on Saturday.
He knows something.
Now, Mr. Worldwide himself, old Nadia from Thailand, just goes, oh, I like the 4. Now, Tony, why would you like the 4? And it only won 9 Group 1s from 1,400 to fucking.
Well, that's right.
Like, what's it done?
Exactly.
It only
Unbelievable.
It's only won a race from 1,400 to 32, Taz. What?
Look, I mean, people think, 9 Group 1s must be pretty average. Only won millions of dollars must be pretty average. Realistically, hang on, current horse of the year must be pretty average.
Yes.
She's the Group 1 Herovian, isn't she? Wins everything from 1,400 to 3,200.
Yeah, 14 to 32 now. What a freak. Like, how much is she worth? Like, Sunlight sold for $3.5 million. One of our favourite horses, MArto. But that's a big result.
Yeah, mate.
Sold for $3.5 million. And this thing, Sunlight could only get out to 1,400. This thing's won from 1,400 to 32. 10 Group 1s. Holy
imagine the bloodlines that come from her offspring.
Priceless.
It's just everything's going to line up, like you said, from 1,400 to 3,200, no matter what she pairs up with.
And then I was reading something today about some 17-year-old kid from New Zealand who picked her in the car and got gifted an ownership. And holy shit! Some people are just kissed on the little peepee.
Good on you, mate. Good on him.
Pezzy, you know what it reminded me of with her winning?
Yep.
I like to go back. I remember. Do you remember Empire Rose when it won the Melbourne Cup after a couple of tries?
Yep.
The way that it won was just. I remember when Empire Rose finally won. The way it just went over the top and just kept going.
Did you see her let down at 400?
I was just going to say, how arrogant was it? I mean, we all thought it was an average field. And honestly, I thought there was only 4 horses in this race, but she pulled away from everything.
She pulled away.
Yeah.
She was like,
the second and third gapped the rest of the field, but she pulled away from them.
Mate. And I thought that they shouldn't run her because they're going to break her, but I've got no idea. She absolutely destroyed that field. And maybe Lloyd was pretty ordinary, and but gee, she made him fucking second rate. You wouldn't want to get on too many outside the top 3 or 4. And the chosen one, Tone, runs over 5th.
Yes, there's only one place worse than last year, right? And a good price too.
And I think he picked up a lazy 700 grand for 5th too. So well done.
Oh, the chosen one. Absolutely. It should have been an omen bet named after Taz, the chosen one.
There were a few though that we
swinger. Traces the Palty team and gets on very elegant. Unbelievable. How's that, eh?
But I'll tell you what, I know, but as an owner, Salino, it ran a really good race.
Yeah,
Master of Wine, it
Marto,
ran a really good
Marto's-
race.
That was one of Marto's.
Well, Salino ran 9th. I
Salino.
think they picked up 150 grand.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like
yeah, just a little bit of bread and butter.
bread and
Not
butter.
bad for a
All right.
day's
Don't
work.
worry about that. So we had a crack. We didn't really win, but Tassie, of course, he's done a little bit of a Marto,
Yep.
hasn't he? Tone, would you call that a Marto?
Yeah,
Like
it's pretty
Marto,
close, pretty close.
that
You
gun-
know, like he's
Jumps on.
Well,
He hasn't piggybacked. He's just jumped ship.
can I just? No. I'll tell you what, boys. From
that's
now
right,
on,
Marto, jump
I-
ship.
I'm happy to accept anyone that changes their mind, anyone that takes the line away, makes it a circle, puts a thumbs up, anything like that.
I
You
think
can
Taz-
call it. You've done the Marto. It's
Taz-
the Marto bit.
Is
Not that the
Taz
Marto
Irish?
does it,
Tony,
but the name.
Tony, is Taz
Huh?
Irish?
I don't know. I think he used to work for Enron Accountants. That's what I think.
Right, yeah. I might start calling him Rose myself because he was like Titanic.
Oh,
He just lets you, me, and Marto just slip down into the cold depths of the arc.
down. Oh, down to the Davy
Stays on the
Jones's locker,
raft.
all the way down there. That's it.
Boys, hey,
I thought we
I
all went
would
down
never
with the
ever
ship.
let you. No, never. I would. You know what I would be doing? Seriously, I'd be just handing it out if I had to. So if you needed a little, someone's got to have. Do you know what I mean? Someone's got to have.
Right.
Right.
If it's not me, it's you.
Move on. And that's the best thing about punting is we always forget the last and we always look forward to the next. And fuck the
Absolutely.
Melbourne Cup and fuck the Oaks Day and everything. But anyway, Marto, here we go, big boy. Let's go.
Well, yeah, let's gotta pull that up on my phone and see what we're talking about here. But
Dream
my
Runner.
bet of the day, Dream Runner. Yes, we're going back up to Sydney, race 5, 2,000 meters. He ran second to Yee, and which is not bad for him. And then came back to 1,800 and ran second to a very promising Mighty Beale. They brought him down to Melbourne here, finding it's probably similar class race.
Yep.
And back to 2,000 meters on a bit of a soft track. Sorry, we're going to Sydney, aren't we?
Yeah, back to Sydney.
I don't know where we are. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're in Sydney on a dry track and we're back to 2,000 meters.
Yep.
Really like the fact that Robbie Dolan's staying on.
Beautiful.
And like I said, it's got good form line. Short price in an open field,
Yeah.
but yeah, $4 is a good price.
Yeah, it opened shorter than Barny in a
It opened too short, mate. It opened too
Older
short.
Really?
at, Mossman Gorge. It was pretty cold water. But
Yeah.
now, yeah, anyway, it's out to $4 a backable price for sure. Taz, you got
A
anything?
lot
mate?
of little ducks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little ducks there, isn't there?
Yeah, but good
Yeah.
form lines, like I said, Missy Beale.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have
They're
any
not in this
excuses.
race.
Shouldn't have any excuses over
Shouldn't.
that
Shouldn't.
distance in barrier 1. It shouldn't have a sit where it wants to sit.
That's right.
So,
Great draw. I think the next best odds. The next horse is running around $10. So that's what the bookies think of him.
okay. I don't
There you
mind
go.
Dryden. I don't mind him as a trainer. He goes all right. Now, Tone, the great man himself, the Fister, he's gone. He's left Sydney.
Ooh.
He's left Melbourne and he's gone back to his second favourite place. Eagle Farm, race
Queensland.
10.
Eagle
Luca.
Farm. Now, this thing here, it is fourth up. Now, you can call it Ruka, you can call it Rucker, you can call it whatever you like.
In
Tell
Japanese,
you what,
say
the,
Luca.
the race caller will be calling it first past the post. That's all I can say.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to
Like a
hear.
little
Now,
piggyback
that's it.
man. Here he is saying
That's
SK
it.
all confidence there. Holy
Now, it's
shit.
fourth up. It's a perfect race. It's second up. It's second try at 1,200. It handles wet. It handles dry. It's got a nice gate. We've got a claiming little apprentice. I think Leah, is that her
Leah
first name?
Kilner.
Claiming too. And,
What's her
and
name?
you guys know that I like. You know that I like a claiming apprentice without a full claim.
Right. No,
Because
Leah
it
goes.
means they've ridden winners.
Leah goes all right.
Yeah,
She-
well,
you know, she. I think her and her mate they rode the card at Toowoomba last week, so she's riding in form.
well, it's ready to go.
Mm.
Race 8, number 10, Rucker. Get on.
Do you like the name, Tone? Do
Beautiful. Sorry?
you like the name?
Yes, I do. I like the jockey too. Leah. She might have a little bit of Welsh in her. Could be a Welsh girl with a bit of a claim.
I think Tone's wearing.
Yes.
I think he's wearing
I
those.
think
tips,
Marto and Taz are on winners here for a start. Yeah, so that's 2 in.
I think
I'm actually very confident.
They got your silks on, Tone. Your plaid shirt matches those silks pretty well.
Look at that. Whoa.
Now, boys, we
Could
get
be.
to the quaddie, and it's a bit of a strange quaddie this week because there might be two standouts, Marto, and we're not going away. We're not trying to get them backed. We're not trying to get them beat. We just think they win.
True. Straight up, we just think they win.
Right. Thanks, mate. I was expecting a little bit more, but okay, I'll take it. Thanks, Marto.
Sorry, I was a little bit distracted there, mate.
Saturday quaddie, Flemington, let him go at the clock tower. And there's one horse, Tone, one of your favourite little horses. I've got a little TikTok video there, Tone, of you and Nature Strip. Now, wow, Pezza's gone one out. Number one at $1.28. Get in the queue, boys.
Yeah,
Daylight second.
Mate, I tell you what.
Daylight second.
I thought Streets of Melbourne was a pretty good run last start. Splintex is one of my favourite horses in Sydney. And if fucking Bella Nipotino September run a race, I can fucking jump off my fucking balcony and kill myself. We're going Nature Strip, and we're not looking at another horse. The next leg, we've got numbers 3, 4, 8, 11, and 13. Now, this is a tougher race, Tazzy.
It is. Look, I've got some notes here. Look, Archidemus, I think, being a Hawks trained horse, I personally believe this has been its target. So yeah, I'm quietly confident that it gets the it'll be thereabouts.
It's a good price.
Dice roll after a little freshen up. This is now I think it's its second up. Its first up run after that little freshen up wasn't bad. It's had some good form. I rate it. Crosshaven is one of my favourites. It's a stable favourite. Now, if you also have a look at Crosshaven, Pezza, I think I could talk you into it.
Oh, really?
Because I think it pulled up with a little bit of a problem last time.
A little bit of a heart
Something wrong with its ticker.
There we
Talking
go.
about heart issues, Signers Expresses in
Right.
this week in the first. Get on.
Well, there you go. And look, Chalet's one of my favourites again. It's dropping in class, and you know, the run last start, it didn't really finish off its race. I know it's backing up a week later, but its run in the Rose, I think it wasn't that bad. It just wasn't that good. But I think it's dropping back.
There's a lot of ghosts in this race in there, Marto.
There's a lot of ghosts. But Morvada is the big roughie. Morvada is the big roughie. It loves it. It loves the track. It loves the distance. It's been working into some form. It's the knockout chance. So I've gone with 5. I've gone pretty wide, but
I think you're a massive chance because my two bets in the race are Rainier at the toppy, and riddle me that with Willow, Cancerous Craig on board. So I reckon you're a huge chance because I've just put a line through both of them. So 1 and 14, that's put a line through. So you've got half the field there.
When you've got a favourite, when you've got a $5 the field type favourite going around, it just shows how open the race really is.
That's right. Now, Marto, you go to the big one. Tone, you go to the big one now. The Mackinnon. Here we go. The time on it. Here we go.
Mackinnon Stakes.
Mackinnon Stakes. Now, we've got an interesting runner in number 4, and Marto's thrown in the 9 just in case.
Just in case. Look, I could have gone one out here, but let's face it, he was beaten over 2,000 metres last time he ran that distance. Subsequently, 2 weeks later, he was ruled out of the Cox Plate with fever. So it could have been the start of things. It could have just been Craig Williams on board. J-Mac reacquaints, I really like that.
It could have been Caulfield as well, too.
It could have been, yes. Sydney horses don't really run that well in Caulfield. But I'm going to say it was Craig Williams. But just in case he does slip up again, Collette's going to be screaming home with Damien Lane on board, and I think they're the only two that could win this race.
Yeah. I was just mentioning to the boys before, Tazzy, looks like Damien's not riding this week because he's not on a Godolphin horse. So he must be out,
Yeah, I think he is. Marto, could I ask you, though, like Mowanga's run in the Cox, was it a Cox Plate, wasn't it? Yeah?
Yes.
Run 4th behind the other 3,
I mean, how often do we see horses that are thereabouts in the Cox Plate win this race? I mean, is it a knockout chance?
I don't think he can see out 2,000 metres properly.
Okay.
Like he did run fourth at Mooney Valley, but look, it was 4 lengths off the winner. So and that included Enemo. I know that's a bit of class. This is not as classy if you take out Zaki. But I just can't see Zaki or Colette being beat here. I think that's your Quinella straight up.
By the way, Tony's favourite horse is running this Delisand, and I was on Delisand in the Cox Plate because of my little Epsom system. And I thought Delisand was ridden completely upside down. It was horrible, horrible. So I reckon if Delisand takes its medicine, goes back, it might be the one that might run home, but look who's on board. So put a line through it. What, MArto, you were telling me Craig's rode 2 winners in what, 55 starts or something, as you were telling me?
2 winners in something like that. Yeah, it's about 5 weeks and he's ridden 2 winners.
So anyway.
With the Grim Reaper on board, nah.
I just don't think with the Grim Reaper on board as we celebrate Halloween, the marketing guru himself, I thought Delisand in the Cox Plate was ridden horribly. But Craig didn't ride in the Cox Plate. He was on the second horse, Animo. But anyway, they've replaced the jock because obviously didn't do a real good job. So you never know. Yeah, there we go. Now, Tone, the anchor man, you got the hardest race in Australia and he's gone 4. He's left out 2 favourites. I love it.
He won't miss.
He
won't miss. Because you're going to give me extra horse. You're a bloody Indian giver.
Yeah.
You know, because you're going to give me extra horses and he takes them off me. And when we've got Mr. Line turning things into circles, golly, what are they doing, MArto, these two? They're unbelievable, aren't they?
Mate,
Pezza,
I only need 4.
You wouldn't want to play Tez in a game of bingo. I know that. Fucking hell, he got the magic eraser out and fucking.
This is going to 8, wouldn't they?
Hey, can I just say something, boys?
No,
I know the one that Tony really likes most.
Oh.
I know that I might pronounce it. It's sour time. Tony, it's sour time.
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, pronounce it. It's sour time. It's not our time. No, that's how you would say it.
It's sour time.
Sour time. Now, Tone's on 4, 5, 7, and 10. He's got the Blue Battler with J-Mac on board for Cummings. Doesn't ride a lot for the Blue Battlers, but there you go, because Dirty Damien's out. And you got the best jockey in probably, if not Southern Hemisphere at the moment, if James is on fire. And he's thrown in Lita, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. And then he's thrown out number 10, the last Napoleon. Wow.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, this is a big chance. I'm going to have a little bit each way on the last Napoleon. Absolutely. But yeah, I think destination's the go. And we all know where J-Mac's destination is. It's the winner's circle nearly every race. So, 7 skins, you're stealing money. He'll finish off the day at Flemington with another winner. Absolutely balls deep at 11. Get on.
Right.
And what's name will fly home, Lita, and the last Napoleon might sneak into 3rd place.
The hardest race in Australia, and Tone's gone 4 out. It's amazing. He hasn't lost a quaddie anchor since we started this about 4 weeks ago for that Moy Stakes. He hasn't missed. He got today's Oaks at 20s. Oh, my God.
You know what people do now? People don't bother. I mean, some friends of mine have actually messaged me and said, listen, we don't bother with your quaddie anymore. All we do is we box up Tony's selections. We take them for Quinellas, trifectas, and we back them individually because it doesn't matter. One of them always wins. That's what they said. So, Tony, kudos to you, mate. It's not sour time for you.
Yeah.
Well, I hope they're winning money. That's what we're here for. We're all here. This is what the collective's for. We're trying to, get in the big one. I think we might get the big 4 this week.
You should. They can at least message me and say hello. Not, hey, what's Tone doing this week?
When Hitotsu
That's what they say. They don't even say hello to me.
When the Hitotsu won the Derby, fair income, he was like one of those little puppies that rolls on its back. You give it a scratch and his little lipstick. He was that excited. He peed a little. It makes me sick.
There you go.
I mean, I don't care as long as a couple of our peeps, the Pirates, the Palty, whatever, the pullovers, whatever.
Yep.
I just hope they're falling in because he hasn't lost.
He's been on a bit of a roll. Yes.
You're in form, Tone. You're in form, mate.
Well done, Tone. Well done.
Talking
Marto,
about,
I think we're going to get to 4 this week. We're all going to tip a winner this week.
well,
Absolutely.
Taz will get the 4 because
And if we don't,
rub it out and make
we'll
it
get
a
an
set.
eraser and we will.
Taz will get 4 because he'll just fucking rub it out and put a circle around it.
Oh, come on. No, I won't do that to all of them. I only do it once.
Talking about rubbing one out, Tone, I know you do like, having a stroke now and again, but fair dinkum, mate, the titanium tip has been pretty, let's say, soft. We're going back to the Autumn Carnival and Quick Thinker at 15s. It's been a long time since the TT's jumped up, mate. So, Mr. Bungoon, let's try to, grab a little bit of power from Taz and MArto, your nemesis, your nemesis. And what do you got, big boy?
What have I got? It was very, very difficult this week for me to try and find a winner, as it is every week.
Where have you gone?
I've gone back to Sydney. I've gone back to Sydney. And I've stuck with one of my old favourites, Lessgoooo, with Tommy on board. Good win last start. Deserves to be favouritism, I hope.
Yeah.
It's around about the 4 skins mark.
Yep.
So
Tell
that's where I'm
we
at.
don't know, Tone. Tell the punters out there something they don't know. They're waiting for the something, Tone.
This one starts with B, not an S. So I'm starting at the beginning of the alphabet again. A, B. This week's a B.
Okay.
So what about the input? What about the input, Marto? Taz, come on.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I've got some for you. Tommy Berry is riding it.
Yes.
Now, if I recall correctly, if we go back through the videos, there was a horse that Tommy was on for you that unfortunately didn't jump as well as you liked.
Yes.
And you crucified the man.
And
but
you
now
said-
you've gone back to him.
Yeah, on him.
Hey?
Hey, he's pulled a Marto. He's jumped ship.
Hey?
I've given him a second
What's going on?
chance. I've given him a second chance.
I
He
tell
can
you,
redeem himself on Saturday.
Marto, old Jack O'Shea, Johnny O'Shea, absolutely on fire, the stable.
To be honest, I couldn't split this one with the Joey Pride horse in Zooshak.
Oh.
Zooshak's a top weight, but he's got the 3 kilo claimer on as well. I
Uh,
think the 2 of them will be fighting it out late, and maybe Bless gets home.
let's hope, Tone.
Yes, Marto, their horses are always a worry because they always seem to win a lot. So
Thoughts and prayers, Tone. Thoughts and prayers there, mate. Bless God, bless you.
Absolutely.
And Pez, I've given up.
That's right.
Basically, I've given up, boys. I'm struggling. I've got about 4 black bookers on this Saturday. I'm not even putting money on them because they're fucking hopeless. And I've gone to Ascot, race number 8, number 2, and there's one reason and one reason only, and that is the great man himself, Brad Wawilla for Simon Miller. Now, when these two get together, Tony, their strike weight is like you and Tomo and Macau. It's like 100%. And Brad and Simon have a great relationship. And Vela Road's been running around with all the good horses, like, your Western Empire and all the fucking Phillips and the White, and Pagey's going to get too far back. And Vela Road from barrier 3 is going to get the perfect sit from Brad. And he's just going to pop her out with about 300 to go, let down, win by half a length. Pikey's missed again. Get in the queue, boys.
I like it, Pezza. And I like the way that you said Brad Wawilla and Simon Miller.
I
It
love
just
it.
sounds like a team.
Rolls up
Doesn't
the
it?
tongue.
it does.
Yeah.
I know
Yes,
you haven't looked
yes.
at Ascot yet, Marto, but am I a chance?
Oh, I think you're a chance. You're not without a chance. I don't hate this one, to be honest. I don't hate it.
I'll tell you what, third up,
But-
it's pretty good. It's about 50% for placings, but fourth up, it's unbeaten. So I might be jumping in one
Yeah,
early.
true. It might be, well, that's what we do, don't we? Back in a week, run early.
That's what I
Probably
do.
wants a
I
soft
usually back them one early, so the next start will load up. But Bella Road,
I think numerically, I think you're on because you know what?
oh,
If you go 3 times 3, it equals 9.
that's
And
right.
that's 6, 2, 1 is 9.
Yeah.
So the balance is there. If you also go 2 times 3, which is the barrier it's from,
yes.
okay, is 6.
Yes.
6 is also the first number of when we can see there. So numerically, you've got this down pat. Bella Road
And then you
is
got
the
2
stars aligning.
2 times 3 is 6 as you do, and then you plus the 2, the Santa Claus, equals race 8.
It's the one. You can't go wrong. This will probably start at 9 to 1.
Absolutely.
This is what we give to the punters, Tone. What do you do? And then we give them numerology.
That's it.
He does
Well, he
numerology.
did give us celestial illusion.
Oh,
don't talk about that.
Anyway, very small.
Celestial.
$4 in the 7 gets you back 28 skins. 4 in a 6 and a 4 in a 7 gets you back your 728 for your $1 Yankee. Plus a bit more will probably get you back around about 1,000 for your $11 outlay. So get on there, Pulty Peeps, Pirates, whatever you want to be called. Let's go.
Yes, absolutely. It's right there.
It's the end of the carnival. It's a sad day for me because, you know, the chaos of Flemington is just a magical thing, isn't it? Like Derby Day, into the Cup, into the Oaks, into the Mackinnon. Gee, she's a good little run, but I'm absolutely doing my brains. So it'd be nice to finish with a good little collect on Saturday to get me out of the poop. Boys,
there's the Zipping Classic, though, Pezza. There's the Zipping Classic next week. Still to go with the Sandown Cup.
Go to the beach.
Let's find.
I think there's racing to come, I guess. But it has been really open this springtime, hasn't it? Especially this carnival and the Melbourne Cup. We said it was all a bit lackluster, but we're like a Boy Scout in the brothel. We didn't know where to look, but couldn't look away.
And you know, we're a bit unbalanced with these Airbnb things going on. It's sort of upset the balance.
Where's
Jamie's upset the balance? Yes.
Well, talking about upsetting the balance, your wallet. Trying to sit down on a level playing field, Tone.
I might have some piles, I think.
Pezza?
Yes, mate.
Did we see a champion in the making today, though?
Today?
Yep.
I think we might have found one in a maiden, MArto.
Was it a maiden? She ran in maiden.
No, what was the one that beat Star of Chaos?
Oh, no, it was a second start today, right.
Sydney.
Second
start. I think we found a champion there.
She's going to be fun to follow.
She will.
Unbackable, of course.
She won at a good price too. First up in Sydney, I think she won it double figures.
Yeah, she did.
And then today she's running
so that's
35.
That's one to follow.
More of that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to throw one.
So we get back in.
All right, here we go. We're back, boys. We just cut out because we're a bit lazy looking at the times there. And it was quite funny that Tone was muted for about 5 minutes. It was quite refreshing, actually. I'm not sure about if it was muted or munted. But anyway, welcome back, Tone. Now, MArto, you've just got a bit of mail from one of our avid boys, a really good bloke in, is it Pagey?
Yeah, let's say Jared Page. He's one of our followers. He's just put a little comment on today's bet thread with the Espino. How do you say it? Espiona. She won her maiden by 6 lengths, and then she's coming up 1 stakes by another street. And he's saying get on next year for the Cox Plate at $36. That's your only money.
Oh,
wow, she's 30.
I think he's on to something.
What are we getting on, mate? Thanks, Jared. I think she's a very, very good thing
already. She's 36.
Yes.
Yeah.
Consider that
a real chance. I'm going to go one step further.
Oh.
And I am going to take her in the Cox Plate.
Oh.
But I'm also going to take this 2-year-old by the name of Coolangatta.
Oh.
In all the classic, I think what's the next one to come up? Is it the Magic Millions? Is that coming up next? The 2-year-old
January on the Gold Coast.
January on the Gold Coast.
So I'm going to take Coolangatta to win that into Espiona into the Cox Plate. Don't know what price you're going to get, but that's what I'm going to do because the way that Coolangatta won,
got to be 100.
Amazing.
Yeah, it has to be $100.
Right, if Espiona's 36, I mean, you're getting 3s for Coolangatta if it's favourite for them.
No, I'll get more than that, I reckon. But yeah, I'm doing that.
Being a little conservative, but that's saying 100 to 1.
Yep.
I think
obviously you're going to get something like 8s or 10s for Coolangatta.
I think Tone remember those days when he thought he was in Coolangatta, running around in the old the budgie smugglers and had the chest out and the old pigeon.
Coolangatta Gold. Haven't you
there
seen
we
the
go.
movie,
Yeah,
boys?
Tone used to go there and shave up and look out.
They weren't budgie smugglers then, though. Oh, like pelican catchers.
I've got a new nickname for you, Kaz.
Oh,
Only Pez will know this because he lives in Japan.
oh,
I'm going to call you Mono.
What does it mean?
Mono, M-O-N-O. What's mono, Pez?
oh, I don't know. What does it? It means one, right? It's like a fucking one thing.
No, there's no language involved. It's just the name, Mono.
Mono.
Yeah, the brand of the rubber. Mono.
Oh, the Keshigomu. The little mono, yeah, the mono Keshigomu. There you go. It's a company name, Tone. All right.
You guys say rubber, and the Americans say eraser for all those
yeah, righty. Sorry, mate. It took me a while to get onto that. Yeah.
Mono.
That's how good I'm going. I'm not even getting a Tony fucking lead into a joke. That's how good I'm going. Far out. But Vela Road's going to change all that. Tazzy, what's yours again? Ruka, Luca? What was it?
Raka.
Oh,
and then,
Raka.
hey, Tone, you'd be all over the old Dream Runner or whatever. Weren't you used to pump all your fucking money into the Dream Catcher, the old pokey?
I do not talk about that.
Indian
machine.
Dreaming or something. What do you call it?
Oh, shocker. Unbelievable, that thing.
Do his ass on that fucking pokey machine.
The old dream machine.
Pezza,
yes.
Has Tone been into the solarium recently? Because he's looking like he's got a nice bit of. He's been sun-kissed.
Oh, he's looking $1 million. I reckon he's been in there and had a little bit of a touch-up. I think he might have got a little bit of work done, to tell you the truth. That's how much money he's got. He's got a couple of injections into the forehead.
I've got the heater on. It's that bloody cold here.
Yeah, it's starting to get cold and it's starting to get warm where you are. Now, talking about getting warm, boys, let's get warm in our last day of the Flemington Spring Carnival. We've got a couple of bets in Sydney with the boys, MArto, and don't worry, God bless Tommy Berry in the last. Tassie's gone back to Eagle Farm. Pez is over to Ascot. We're all over the place in Australia, but all eyes will be on Melbourne this week. Hopefully we can see a couple of stars, champions. Now, if Nature Strip loses fair income, we're going to dedicate the whole show to Nature Strip next week if he fucking loses, because fair income, this horse is more Australian than fucking Farlap, and that was a Kiwi. But it cannot lose this week, Sean.
It has to fall.
Unless it doesn't sustain Vita.
Should we mention the M word, MArto?
I'm gonna say he's a moral. We don't use that word often, but I'm gonna say he's a moral.
Taz, we've said the M word.
Yep. I don't think we can jinx him, mate.
I think Matty Nick
just way too good.
Already laying it. I think he's already laying it, Matty. When MArto says moral, Matty Nickel lays it.
Oh no, Matty!
Matty.
Matty! Don't poison our quaddie, Matty.
Yeah, no, he's already laid it. MArto's mentioned the M word. Good on you, mate. I reckon 100% there too. Tazzy, see you, mate. Tony, good on you, mate. Good on you, MArto. Thanks for coming, boys.
Thanks, guys.
Let's go. And thank you. And please subscribe to our channel on YouTube. It'll cost you nothing, and really makes us happy. And Tony needs all the happiness he can get. See you, boys.